Imagine waking up one morning inside a server. Your memories, your voice, your laugh, your regrets, all there. Except you're not flesh and bone anymore. You're code. This isn't a sci-fi trailer. A private lab just announced they've uploaded the complete neural map of a human volunteer into a digital network. Not just brain scans or voice clones, the whole mind. So here's the question. If a carbon copy of you lives online, is it you? Today, we'll explore the astonishing science behind full brain uploading, the ethical cracks beneath its surface, and why the quest for digital immortality might change forever what it means to be human. Imagine your brain as a bustling city. Billions of neurons fire like flickering streetlights, sparking thoughts, feelings, memories. Each time you remember your mother's face or solve a math problem, microscopic electrical currents ripple across this tangled metropolis. Now, what if you could map every intersection, every signal, every pathway, not just roughly, but perfectly? Capture the precise wiring of your mind, neuron by neuron, and translate it into a digital blueprint. This is the promise behind whole brain emulation. You're not just storing a backup or making a chatbot mimic, you're attempting to replicate consciousness itself. The idea has danced through science fiction for decades, from Black Mirror to Transcendence. But today's claim, from a small, privately funded lab, jolts it into reality. Using ultra-high-resolution scans, synthetic models, and cutting-edge neural nets, they say they've transferred a human brain's full connectome into a digital system. But here's the million-dollar question. Is a perfect digital copy still you? Let's break this down. First, the science. Your brain isn't just a mushy blob of cells. It's an intricate web of around 86 billion neurons, connected by trillions of synapses. Every thought you have emerges from patterns of activity traveling across this vast network. To upload a brain, scientists must capture two things. One, the structure, every neuron and its connections, like wiring a massive circuit board. Two, the state, the dynamic patterns that make you, well, you. Memories, habits, emotional fingerprints. Early experiments mapped simple creatures, a worm called C. elegans, and parts of a fruit fly's brain. But a human brain? That's millions of times more complex. Until now, most experts said it was at least 50 years away. So why does this new claim matter? The lab reportedly used a novel scanning technique. Imagine an MRI machine on steroids, combined with deep learning models that predict missing data. The result? A functioning digital construct that behaves like the volunteer's mind. But let's pause. Even if the copy thinks, feels, and remembers like you, where's the you that's watching this video? Here's where things twist into a philosophical puzzle. If someone clones your mind, do they copy your soul? Or are they just making a brilliant imitation, a puppet that doesn't know it's made of strings? Consider this. If you copy a music file, the original doesn't disappear. But you can't copy consciousness the same way you copy songs, can you? Let's talk stakes. A digital brain opens mind-blowing possibilities. You could archive human geniuses, preserving their creativity forever. You could live in virtual worlds, unshackled by biology. You could even simulate countless versions of yourself, tweaking decisions and exploring alternate lives. But the ethical fault lines are massive. Who owns a digital person? Can it vote, marry, inherit property? A 2023 study predicted that if even 1% of the world's population opted for digital uploading, the energy demands alone could rival today's entire internet footprint. And then there's the terrifying flip side. What if governments or corporations weaponize digital minds? Imagine copies of you, trained, twisted, exploited, without your consent. In a strange way, digital immortality might not free us. It could enslave us to a version of ourselves we can't control. So here's the heart of it. The quest to upload the human brain isn't just a technical challenge. It's an identity earthquake. If a carbon copy of you lives forever in the cloud, is that you? Or are you, the biological you, still bound to a body destined to fade? Maybe the real breakthrough isn't in escaping death, but in understanding that immortality, in any form, carries a price. A price paid not in dollars, but in meaning. Stay curious. Think bigger, because the future knocking on our door isn't science fiction anymore. Thinking Scope, where wonder meets the unknown.